Hey, Double Karma. Why'd you retract your statement? Let's see if anyone comes in. Let me pull up my other chat. Thanks, Double Karma. Hey, Paul. Cool. I didn't know if anyone would come in. I was literally just laying down and I go, I'm going to fall asleep and take a nap. If I don't, just get up and do something. So here I am. All right, guys. It's weird because I'm so used to lives now, having someone on here to chat with. So my first lives ever on my channel were just me chatting with you, and I was very comfortable. But now it feels kind of awkward sometimes, which is not cool. So I'm going to make it not so awkward, hopefully. Thanks for all the congratulations, y'all. Let's see who's all here. We got Double Karma, Paul, Just Me, Victoria, a lot of Josh, Paolo, Watcher, Zane, Steampunk Town, Ian, Larry, Tim, Tiffany. Thanks, guys. It feels good. 1,000 is interesting. Like, it's so weird to look back at 4 months ago when I started this and why I started it and where I wanted to take it and how things changed. Like, it's kind of funny. I mean, it's not like it's some huge thing, but it is cool, and I am proud, and I'm very grateful to many people. Hi, Stu, Gary. So I thought what I might do is kind of tell you how it all started. Hi, Barb. There's David. Hey, Jamie. So I don't know where Andrew is. Is he sleeping? What time is it there? It's pretty early. He's probably like getting groceries or something. I don't know. Thanks, Barb. I guess I'll let more people come in. I don't know. I thought what I would do is, I don't know, everybody does a giveaway, and that's cool. I also would like to have a celebration. We'll do that another time later at night. But I thought for a giveaway, I would like to do the IKEA bags, since everyone kind of knows my love for these IKEA bags, especially the new ones that they have. So I don't really have a bunch to show you, but the ones on the top there and some other styles they have, I'm going to go to IKEA this week and I'll get, a nice stack of those. And I thought we could do like a comment picker for this video. Like if anyone leaves a comment afterwards, we'll do a random comment picker maybe next week or sometime. I don't know. I'm not very good at scheduling my life or anything. I kind of do things the spur of the moment like this. Like it was take a nap or go live. So thanks, Thrift Beast. So we'll definitely do the leave a comment thing below. And I don't know how long I'll be on here. Who knows? Oh, Barb, I got your kitty on. Yeah, so that's what we'll do. Hey, David, if anyone is curious, hold on, I'm sorry, how bizarre. Let me message D. D, I'm live. I wonder if she didn't see it. I can't type. I hate my thumbs right now. And I'm half asleep, honestly, so let's wake up. I have iced coffee here in front of me. Hi, Tommy. So if anyone is curious, David, let me silence that. David M., the car boot picker, is now named David's Reselling Journey. And where did he tell me that yesterday? I think comments or something. I don't know. Anyway, thanks, David, for coming. Hope everything's good. I haven't seen any videos from you in a while. So let me turn off my notifications on my laptop so I don't annoy the hell out of you. And I'll annoy the hell out of you anyway. Hi, Babsy. Who else is here? Let's see. Rebecca, Stu, Jord. God, that's awesome. Thanks. Let's see. Let's hit that thumbs up. Let's just get that out of the way. Let's see what we got there. All right. Anyway, I'll just laugh at that. Whatever. It's fine. I do like my kitty shirt, though. I know you don't like the color, Barb. I do. Because I don't really wear this color. So, I don't know. Sometimes I'm in the mood for it. But anyway, where was I? Okay, I'm going to do the comment thing below. Hi, Vicki. And I'll put that in the I don't know. Maybe you don't put that in the title. You get all kind of randoms in here. Maybe you have to watch the video to know I'm doing a giveaway. And then I thought, if anyone wants to come in here, let me know, because I don't really want to sit here and jabber about myself, but I will if I have to. So basically, I wanted to kind of explain. Okay, Tommy, time him out. No. Anyway, I wanted to kind of go back and look at why I did a channel. I mean, I guess there really wasn't a why other than I liked the community that I was hanging out with. And when I started liking this community was with Steve and Steph, because they made it very personable and very easy to communicate and become friends with somebody that was creating content, and they were just super nice. So that was kind of my first friendly, like, becoming a friend with a YouTuber kind of situation, and I thought it was pretty cool. And I'd known of Lonnie. He was one of the first ones that I saw on YouTube, and Tanya, Thrifty Treasures, and, you know, that whole group of people, which is good people. Well, I didn't really think of doing a channel so much, but I thought how cool it might be to, you know, do a few videos and not do content, but just to put myself out there, because I was kind of coming out of a lower place in my life and trying to rebuild myself, and it was not exactly easy. So, hey, Dee, I'm glad you're here. Yeah, Steve and Steph are amazing, and they still are amazing. Like, it's not like we talk very often, but she did make a comment the other day, and, you know, it's just nice to know they still think about you, you know. They're so busy, I'm sure. I can't even imagine the size of their channel. It's incredible. But so they kind of made me feel like I could be in chats and talk to people, where before I was lurking and trying to figure out if I wanted to be a reseller, if it was something that interested me. I had a lot of my own stuff I could resell, and that's what I was doing. And I didn't know if I was going to go any further than just selling my own things. Watching them and watching Lonnie and Tanya and all that, you know, I started, after I got all of my personal stuff listed, I was like, okay, I can sell on eBay. I can do it. But can I resell? Can I really go source items that are worth money? You know, that's a whole different game. Like, anyone can sell the stuff they already own. That's easy. Once you start sourcing is when you know if you can do it or not. And, you know, I don't claim to be anything great or do it even close to full time. I'm slightly lazy with it because I don't have to be really full force. If I did have to be, I can guarantee you I can do it. But at the moment, I don't have to be. So, you know, maybe I should push myself a little harder. But I decided to just start this YouTube thing because I like the people, and it wasn't to teach anybody anything. I never want to be a teacher necessarily. I just want to kind of show my story or show my life or just be there for people. Like, I have nothing to offer other. Hey, Jackie and Sarah, Lainey. Oh my God, so many are coming in. Thanks, Michelle. And Summer's here. Gosh. So I don't want to get teary-eyed, but it's kind of cool looking back 4 months ago when I did my first video. It was just like opening a jewelry bag that I had won from a jewelry seller because that was easy for me to do. And I was starting to learn jewelry at that time. And I didn't know if I wanted to really get into jewelry, but I wanted to learn jewelry. So that was easy for me to I grabbed my daughter and I go, just go live with me, because I'm kind of nervous and I don't think anyone's going to show up. So it's kind of weird to sit there and chat with somebody that's not there on, you know, but I was wrong. You know, a lot of people showed up. It was probably 20 people in the chat that day, possibly more, on my first live. And that was super comforting. And having my daughter there was really cool too. So, you kind of got addicting after that. It was like, I want to go live again, you know? So it was, I don't know, it was just the start of something cool. But before I'd done that video, Lonnie, Garage Flips, had like working hangouts in the morning with, he started those with Justin, RVA Flips, and then John, Cincinnati Picker, started coming in every now and then. And they would have some guests on in the beginning of that. And I always almost entered when they'd say, does anyone want to come in? And then I never did, because it was kind of motivating for me to list during their working hangout. And I thought, if I go and hang out, I won't list, and that would defeat the purpose of me trying to become a reseller. Anyway, one day, I don't know, I've been in enough chats that I had probably 80 subscribers just by being in chats and no content. And one day Lonnie said something. He said something like, Tracy, you have really good advice or suggestions or something like that. Why don't you have a channel? And so I just blurted out in the chat. I go, well, I was thinking if I got 100 subs, I would go ahead and put out at least an introduction video or a video of some sort, and if I never did it again, that'd be fine. But I would at least have something out there so people could know who I was, because I thought it was kind of weird that we don't really know who we're chatting with sometimes. And it's nice to put a face to the name. And so what Lonnie did at that point was he's like, hey, everybody in the chat, go sub to Tracy. Well, that was easy to get 20 subs that day. So I hit 100. And I'm like, oh, shit, I got to put out a video or something. It was so weird. But that was cool. It was motivating, because I don't always stay motivated with what I want to do. I just kind of say, here's what I want to do. I might get to it. So I did it with my daughter, and it was fun. And then, I had another jewelry bag that I needed to open one day, and I said, okay, I'm going to do that one too. And it just kind of went on that way. And then I really didn't want to be a jewelry person on YouTube, but I wanted the knowledge of jewelry, and I wanted the option of doing jewelry bags on YouTube. So I kind of just didn't know what to do. I was kind of stuck, and I'm like, well, I need to learn how to edit. So I'll just put some really crummy videos up and maybe be laughed at, but I can always just delete them, was my thought. I'll just delete them. It'll be fine. And I didn't delete any of them, and I don't like any of them. I'll tell you that. I don't like any of them at all, but I'm leaving them there just so I have something to look at, to kind of refer back to. And I don't know, it's cool. If you're even considering doing a channel, just give it a try. That's the thing that I did, was just say, I'll delete it if I hate it. And it becomes slightly addicting, obviously, because I'm live a lot now, right, Tommy? I don't even know if he's still in here, but I don't know, things just kind of evolve, and it's pretty cool. I think YouTube can be for anybody that of any, you can be at any level of selling. And I didn't know that at first, because I actually reached out to Lonnie at some point, or he said something when I put one of my videos out. He's been really good about little tidbits of reaching out and, just making me feel good about what I'm doing. And he said something I don't know what he said, honestly. I really don't. But I remember making the comment of, I'm just a small-time seller. There's really no need for me in this space, so thank you for making me feel good. But I don't really feel necessary here. And he was quick to say, call me out on that with bullshit, that there's plenty of people that kind of need that are just like me, that are small-time sellers. And maybe that's good for them to watch that kind of seller rather than the bigger sellers that make a ton of money, or, know things that I don't know, or they don't know, or whatever. And that was something I hadn't really thought of. So it was good to hear that from somebody that knew what they were doing in the reselling world and knew what they were doing in the YouTube world. So I decided to keep going. I still don't know where I'm going with this, to be quite frank. I suspect it's going to just keep evolving, really. I mean, I kind of have an end game with what I want my channel to be, but I don't know if that's going to happen. I mean, anything can change any day. The future, I don't know what it holds. So it's kind of cool. Just wing it. I kind of like that feeling of winging it. And I'm sorry if I'm missing anything y'all are saying here, but I'm just going to ramble for a minute and then I'll go back to the chat because I'm a rambler. Right, Paul? Anyway, but so Lonnie was a big influence on me even being here, which is cool. And I still like have so much respect for him, as I know a lot of people do. And then the idiots that don't, that's their problem. That's fine. Then Tanya, I had seen her early on in the YouTube community, and she made sense to me because she was a mother that was doing this just for side money and made it very clear that this is her fun money. And that struck something with me because that was what I was doing, you know. And so I was lucky enough to make friends with her, and just kind of made me feel like, okay, she's got a lot of subscribers. She has a lot of content. People love her. I can do this too. You know, it just made sense to me. So I kept going. And we have since, you know, met several times, quite a few times actually, to yard sell together, like recently. And we did the green room meetup here in Austin, you know, so she's a true friend. And I'm grateful to know her. She's on a trip right now. Otherwise, I'm suspecting she'd be in here. But I'm excited for her little trip she's on. Hey, Thelma. I'm sorry. I've missed everyone. Grant and Will You Take Less? Hi. Wow, 52 people. Hell. Okay. I'm just going to keep rambling. And it's all going to be mixed up. How I wanted to present this is not the way it's going to be, and that's fine. Anyway, so let me get back to where do I want to go with this? I don't know. Tanya just did a lot for me. And then when I found Thelma, who's here now, jewelry really seems exciting to me because of Thelma, honestly. And she's that ASMR voice. I have a few on YouTube that is that really relaxing voice that's like, she's like a mothering voice to me, even though she's not old enough to be my mother. It's like that comfort thing, though. And she really makes jewelry an amazing thing, even if it's like a piece I would say is crummy. And she'll find beauty in it. And that changed my thought on costume jewelry, because I was a bit snobby about jewelry and liked fine jewelry. And now I actually wear a lot of costume jewelry and see beauty in it. You're welcome, Thelma. Thank you. And actually, I don't know if it might have been my first video, was me opening a bag of jewelry that I won off of your video. So thank you, Thelma. You had quite a part in this. And that is the one, because my daughter opened it with me. So, I mean, it's so funny how your life is influenced by others in such a weird way that you don't really expect. So, okay, Lonnie has also given me shout outs on his channel, and never did I really want him to. Like, I sent him a gift at some point, because what he did, you know, he influenced me to start this, and he puts out content daily to encourage me. I mean, I see it as me, but it's us. He's encouraging all of us. But, you know, I take things like that personal, and I feel like those people are helping me, and I take it as an interpersonal thing. And so he'd given me a few small shout outs on his channel. He's bought something out of my store. I mean, he's just an incredible guy. So I owe him so much, and I owe Tanya so much. She has shouted me out. That is why my sub count has really shot up in the past week, majorly because of Tanya. We did go yard selling because I was in her area, and she put me on her channel twice this week and gave me shout outs. And shout outs work, people. That's so weird to me that somebody likes somebody, so they're going to go follow somebody they suggest to follow, and then they come onto my channel and they make comments of how much they love Tanya, and they can't wait to see what I'm going to do, you know? So it kind of also puts a fire under my butt to do something, even though I'm still kind of trying to figure out what I want to do. And that's fine, because I'm sure my content will change forever, and I'll never be very stable on what I'm putting out. And you probably never know what you're going to get, if you get anything at all. So, and that's how I like it. That's how I like my life. Hey, Andrew. Oh my God. I have such a list of people that I really appreciate. And I'm not going to get to all of them today at all, but that's okay, because I'll get to everybody eventually. So anyway, the other person that like is huge as an influence to me, especially right now at this very pivotal moment, is Tommy Bernhard. So, and I hope you guys will follow everybody that I do mention if they're in here. Otherwise, maybe someone can put their links or whatever. But Tommy kind of brought me out of my YouTube shell, because you start YouTube and you know you're going to be judged. And as a woman, most of us women have been judged our entire life, and some of us maybe more than others. And it's kind of scary. It's kind of weird. And yeah, I'm pretty thick-skinned, but you know, even the thick-skinned woman can, like, one comment can really throw you off for days if you let it, right? So Tommy has kind of just, it made it okay for me to be who I truly am. And that's big, because I think most women kind of hide part of who they are. And I think he sees that in all the women that can come into his chats when I'm on there with him late at night. We don't necessarily have the content that's for everybody. We never intended it to be for everybody. But if somebody needed to let loose that night, we're not wild, but we can be. But shut up, Tommy, you're not. But it's just a place to let loose and be who you want to be without being judged. That's kind of what we thought was missing from the reseller scene on YouTube. There's a lot of drama sometimes, and we just didn't really want that drama, and we have tried to keep that out and are very understanding if it's not everybody's cup of tea. What we're doing on Tommy's channel is very good for me, and I think it's very good for a lot of people, because when you get people that will message you almost every night to see if you're going live, that's something that's pretty cool. Hey, you going live? Like, they're looking forward to it. And I don't get that on my channel. You know, my channel has totally different stuff. And I don't have people going, hey, are you going to put out a, you know, a what's sold video? That doesn't happen. So it's been pretty fun. And I think Tommy feels the same. Yeah, right, Tommy? And there's been some serious talks in those chats that people have really been able to open up and let loose and show their struggles and their heartaches. And there's a lot of hurt people in our community. Like, there's a lot of us that have a background or, you know, whatever that is not fun. So to have other people that might have similar stuff that has gone on and do the same thing for a living is amazing, that they can come together. And I hope they have. I hope some of those people that have been on our chats have been able to come together and form a support for each other. But most of all, we just laugh over there. So that's been a huge part. And I've been able to somewhat bring my true personality onto my own channel, because we kind of started this on Tommy's channel. I kind of want to leave it there. Like, that's kind of where it belongs to me. We may do a couple, I told them we would on my channel, but I feel like it just belongs there. Like, that's where it is, and that's fine with me. Honestly, we did that because he didn't want to do a video and I forced it. So it just, everything works out. So I think Tommy and I were meant to meet. Lonnie and I were meant to virtually meet, and Tanya and I were meant to meet. Everybody I've met that's in this chat right now, I know I was supposed to know you in one way or another, you know. Like, I've known the Treasure Hustlers since probably the first week I was on YouTube. And, you know, we're just here for each other. It's just how it is. We've never met. It's fine. They're still my friends, you know. And then some of you I just met last week, like Grant. I don't know who the hell Grant really is, but he's been pretty nice. So it's like this ever growing group of friends. It's kind of cool. And sometimes your friends here have to leave. Like, it's okay, because not everybody can always be friends, and that's just how life is. But let me just move on to some more people that I want to kind of just say thank you to. And one of them is Bumcrack Picker. Like, I don't think there's anyone in the YouTube reseller community that doesn't know who Bumcrack Picker is. And I met him, I think it's been 2 years ago, maybe, at Steven Steff's The Resell Killers channel. And he's just always been amazing. Like, the best name, obviously, on YouTube. He's just always there. And I try to force him to do more work and to not be so relied upon in the chats. But he likes doing it, and he likes the people that he's a moderator for. Bumcrack is like good people. He literally goes in other people's chats and drops my link. It's pretty awesome. Thank you, Bumcrack. I love it. But he's also a friend. Like, we actually talk behind the scenes, and we check on each other. You know, I check on him to make sure he's doing what he needs to be doing, and he checks on me. And that's what I call a friend, and I appreciate it. So thank you, Bumcrack Picker. And I think I have dibs on if he's ever to go live. I think I get that, right? Just say so, Bumcrack. I know you'll never do it, but if you did, can I have that just in the back of my head, please? I'm sorry, I'm rambling so much, I'm thirsty. So yeah, I get dibs for sure. I'm sure someone else does, but I'm just going to pretend. He's like, I'm not even answering it. Great. Okay. Hi, Lainey. Okay, I don't know how I'm ever going to go back and read what y'all are writing. I don't really know. But it's like, I don't mean to be so stupid. Like, I'm not winning an award. I just want to say thank you to the right people, because I didn't ever think I would get 1,000 subscribers. Like, I thought it would stop around 200, and I'd, just be me and do it. And I also beat Money Mental UK. And let me go back to Tommy now, because Andrew brings up a really good point. I've now got half the UK watching, and he's right. And that's due to Tommy, because I knew some of the UK people, but I kind of didn't really. Oh my God, stop, Tommy. It makes me nervous. I'm going to make you come on with me if you don't stop making me nervous. Yeah, half the UK crowd has been amazing, and the Australian crowd is so cool. And I mean, I love the American crowd too. We have a lot of drama here, but I think it's just because we have a lot of content creators, and I just don't feel the drama over there. So I do gravitate to their kind nature, because that's what it is. It's a kind nature, and maybe it's just something I visualize that's not there, but feel like it's a kind nature that they have. And so Tommy kind of reintroduced me back over there. I used to watch Nick and Zahir, and then I just kind of stopped watching because I don't know, it just seemed like maybe that wasn't the place for me. Well, it's totally the place for me, completely. So thank you, Tommy, for that. Also, it's just, I don't know, if you haven't visited the UK and Australian crowd, you're really missing out, like, no doubt. I'm slowly putting in my channel page some of my favorites, and I'm not done with that list. And I don't want to overpower the list either, but I do want to add to it as I go. And yes, Bumcrack's on my favorite channels list, even though he has no content, and he'll stay there forever. So subscribe. And honestly, you should just like keep an eye on my list every month. Like, check in on it once a month, because I'll add some every month, I promise. Anyway, like Andrew, Money Mental, I didn't even think I was going to like you, to be honest. I really didn't. But you're turning into a friend. That's crazy. That's weird to me. Like, I just thought you're some pervy guy, but you're not. It's show. I see that. Like, it's funny to me. And you're working full time in the government realm, no less. And hi, Vanessa. And then you're reselling on the side. Like, that's just weird to me, but I like it. Like, you literally have a government job, and then you come home and resell and cook. You cook on camera. Like, it's just different than anyone else is doing. The pervy guy, where his name is Money Mental UK. I'm sorry. Don't take offense to that, Andrew. I know, but it's a perfect guy with a heart. He really does. I think even Vanessa's getting to know him. Oh my God. Anyway, where was I? It's throwing me off. Like Ads Robinson, how cool is he? Like, you should all check him out. He's on my list. I don't even think Andrew's on my list yet because I was still not sure about him today, but he's going to be on my list. You lurk in his channel, Vanessa. Good. It's funny. It's really, he's so weird. But Ads Robinson has created this place of comedy. It's crazy. Like, I have seen Ads before, and turned away from his channel, I'll be quite frank. And then when I met Tommy, and he's like, "Oh, you gotta watch Ads," and I'm like, I've given it a try. He goes, "Go into one of the live chats." And so I did, and it was the most fun live chat I'd ever been in. It was so fun, and I gave him another chance. And like now we've chatted several times today. Like, you make friends here. And he's young. He's like my daughter's age, and he has a story. Every one of us has a story. It's weird that none of our stories are the same, but they usually kind of have similar background or whatever to them. So, sorry, my house is noisy today. People are in and out, but whatever, that's called life. But then, like last night, I say like a lot, I realize that, but I'm not going to change it. Anyway, last night I was in this chat of Shamrock Pixie. Her name's Destiny, and her husband has a channel called The Bargain Effect. Well, I was just in there chilling out. I do things around the house. I could be doing dishes. I could be dusting. I could be actually working on eBay, and I'll have YouTube content usually going somewhere in my house all the time. I've kind of given up TV because I don't need it and I don't miss it. I'll watch movies here and there. So I popped into Destiny, into her chat, and was just kind of listening and hanging, and somebody realized I was like, what was I, 20 away, 10 away? I don't know. I was really close to 1,000. And anyway, I was really close to 1,000, and someone noticed. So they're like, "Oh my God, we got to get her there." And my first reaction was, no, I'll do it. I'll get there. I'm patient. Like, I'm fine. Like, I don't ever want anybody to feel like they have to, tell people to sub to me. I want people to sub to me that want to. Well, they got me to 1,000 really quick, and it was honestly the coolest like thing, that they did that. But I guess my son's just going to go in and out the door and slam it each time. I'm sorry. That's just what he does. I'll let it be. But anyway, so I thank them for really getting me there to that 1,000. And I've gone over it. Last time I checked was 1,020. Like, I feel pretty confident I'm going to stay above 1,000 with that many subs as a padding, kind of. So I don't know. I'm besides myself. I don't know where it's going to go. I guess I don't really care where it goes, because as long as you're having fun with it, like, well, what else can you ask of it? Yeah, maybe I'll get paid one day, but it's really not about the money. The money would be cool if I could turn it into something eventually, but I don't really have huge plans on that at this point in time. But it's not like I'm going to get monetized tomorrow. I have a lot of watch hours I need. So that's the next step. And maybe, I don't know, I've heard a lot of people say it. Once you start getting paid, you're really motivated to step up your game. Maybe that happens. I don't know. I mean, I know a lot of you in here. Hey, Gucci. I know a lot of you guys are monetized, and maybe that's what keeps you going. I know a lot of people make full-time livings on this. It's not really my intention to do that either, but one day my channel will probably change into more of a traveling and reselling channel, which was always my intentions for the end game. But I didn't, I'm not starting it that way because I'm not traveling right now, but I have goals to travel and resell. How many watch hours do you still need? Last time I looked, I think I need like 1,200 hours still. That's a lot. It's fine. It'll get there. Like, I don't really even deserve monetization at this point, honestly. Like, I haven't put enough effort and work into it. So it'll come when it's time, you know. And then there's Andrew, the greatest clothing reseller in the world. Andrew has started selling clothes now, and I think he's really enjoying it. This is helping. What is helping, Jackie? Paul Turner. Oh, God, now I'm going to start reading the damn chat. That's what I'm going to do. Hi, Kathleen, if I didn't say hello. I don't even know who joined at this point. I really don't. But, yeah, okay. I get it. You guys are just, you guys all know the people I've been talking about. They're really amazing. And I'll put all those people in my description, their channels too, so that you can subscribe if you're not. But I don't know, like, it's so weird because sometimes it's the big YouTubers that encourage you, and sometimes it's the small ones. Like, it's really bizarre. And who would have ever thought you'd make real friends in this space? Because I didn't. And I'm kind of one of those people that I trust people right away, but then I realize I shouldn't trust them. So I stop trusting them. And and I do that really fast, and it kind of sucks. But in this space, I've learned now you don't trust them until you have a reason to trust them. And it's working out pretty dang good. I like it. Oh, cool, Victoria. I'm sorry, I'm just going to sit here and read for a second. I'm not allowed to do lives without saying, yeah, Jackie, I get that. I even got a shout out. Thanks, right, Grant? You're on a special list. That watch list. No, I'm kidding, Grant. I appreciate you being here. I really do like to joke around about that. I appreciate anyone that comes into my chats always. And Jamie, I haven't really watched your videos yet, but I really like you. I really do. Millionaire Militaria. What do they call it? Okay, is that a rude term to call you a scouser? I don't even know. I hear it all the time. He's a scouser, but I love his, his, I don't know, do you even call it an accent? I don't know. It's awesome. And he's bloody loud. I like it. Okay, scouser is not rude. Okay, I really don't even know what scouser means. So, no, love it. Okay. Like, he's a new one I just met. That's why I like the UK. I get to meet all these people I'd never heard of ever, and they all seem really friendly. And you know what else? Like, okay, Andrew, Money Mental UK, and KLC Reselling, who's not in here right now. Her name's Louise. She's a clothing seller in the UK. They're friends, and they had a competition going to get to 1,000 first. Well, I was on, was it your channel, Andrew, or was it mine? I don't even remember. We were on a live together, the three of us. Was it Peter? Oh my God, my mind. Anyway, somehow Andrew wanted, hi, Nick and Andrea. Cool, thanks. Yeah, I just came over from there. Like, they're the only UK resellers I'd ever heard of in the very beginning, and they have an incredible channel. And thank you for the congratulations. But anyway, Andrew and Louise and I were on somebody's live stream, and they've had this competition going for a while, and it's been fun. Like, I don't know, I kind of helped Louise get some subs. I maybe helped Andrew get some. I doubt it, because I was really promoting the pretty girl instead. And then somehow he just wanted to bring up a threesome, I think, was the whole purpose of adding me to the competition. And secretly, I'd already known I was going to overpower them, because Tanya had a video coming out with me in it, and she's got a lot of subs. I didn't tell them that. It's kind of cheating. So I was like, okay. And I was behind them by, I don't know, 20, 30. And I knew, I kind of knew I was just going to smash you. I'm sorry, Andrew. This is the first I'm telling you. So there. And I'm an honest person, but maybe not right off the bat. Maybe I'm holding it back to tell you at times like this. Oh my God. Louise and Andrew are about to say, yeah, they're hand in hand. So since Louise isn't here right now, I know I cheat just a little, but not totally. I know, cheeky tactics. I just didn't tell them that I was getting ready to be on Tanya's channel twice. So, Andrew, Money Mental right there. If you want to sub to him and help him in this competition, he would really appreciate it. I know he would. So what's your number right now, Andrew? Last I looked, I think you were at 966, maybe. I'm sorry, this fan is making my eyes water. I think 966, and I think she was one above you or one below you or something. 973. I feel like we could get him there, honestly. We have 56 people in here right now. Plug away, Andrew. Go sub to Andrew. Yeah, everybody in here is good people. He is pretty funny too, right? I don't know. I just like seeing how sometimes people I don't even know have content, and I've talked to in chats, and then I go, oh my God, they have content, and I wasn't even subscribed. I want to be subscribed to everybody that has content. So it's just hard because people don't self-promote. Typically, it's a weird feeling to self-promote, I think. So anytime you see me in a chat and you have a video, maybe it's your first video, maybe you've had videos and you never see me in your stuff, let me know. I'll sub. Sub to Andrew. He's promised to run around his local car boot wearing a mankini once he hit. Oh, that's right. And that. Everybody, well, I don't even know if I want to see that, Andrew. I really don't know. But I want you to have to do it. So, hey, Christina and Martin, thanks for coming in. I love you guys too. And Andrew, yeah, I have a feeling you're not going to get some of these subs till KLC wins, and then they'll sub to you possibly. Keeping up with all the channels is impossible. It's totally impossible, but I do want to at least give a subscription, and I realize YouTube takes your subscription away. I have really not been very good at watching pre-recorded videos lately. I love pre-recorded videos, but I'm kind of into the live thing right now. Tommy and I were talking about that actually, and it's just more fun right now for us. And I'll get around to the pre-recorded one day, I hope. I do still watch a few, like those OG people I watched from the beginning that are still putting out really good, it's information, but it's also just really good content. It's like you feel like they're your friends or whatever, it's just that weird thing. I said I'd wear a Shrek out. No, you didn't, Andrew. You said mankini. I heard you. It's your fault you were drinking that day. And like David, I don't even know, are you putting out videos anymore? I think you took a break for a while. I would love to see you put out more videos. And David's in Ireland. And then it's just weird. The lives are interesting. Like Thrift Store Gold, they are a very, very young couple that are just trying to get their shit together, basically. And they're stumbling and they're succeeding and they're stumbling again. And it's just fun to watch their journey because all I did at that age was stumble. Yeah, I didn't really have successes at that age. And they've poured everything into this reselling. Like, they're going to do it. I know they will. They just have to get there. And then Dee, flipping particles. Like, she's one of my best friends now. And who knew? You would probably look at me and Dee and not even understand the friendship. It's I trust Dee with everything right now. And she does a daily show. It's an accountability kind of thing for herself is how she set this up. at noon Central, well, noon Eastern time. Yeah, because it's 11 o'clock here. Yeah. And she does an hour, and she basically states what she's going to do to hold herself accountable that day. And we look at estate sales. Like, I go on live with her as often as I can. I can't make it every day, but I try. I'm usually in there maybe 3 days a week, and I love hanging with her. So Flippin' Particles, if you haven't subbed to her, please do. She's my friend. I just love all these people. And then there's like Going on Grumpy Barb. I've known her for quite some time too. And she's been super fun. And on Tommy's channel, she does some fun stuff for us with pictures. We haven't done them lately because, you can't do it all the time. It's too much. And we haven't had a lot of guests on either, Barb. But, I've really appreciated everything she's done. And she actually one day was so nice she just sent me, I don't know, what do you call it? An intro, I guess. I use them on some of my recorded videos. I have one I made and I have the one she made, and it's kind of perfect because the one I made is a mellow tone and one she made is a real energetic tone. So depending on what kind of video I want to put out, I have 2 intros I can pick from instead of one. And it was just a gift from her heart. It's not like she wanted anything. She just said, hey, if you want to use this, go for it. And that's just awesome. Just to, we've never met anywhere. I mean, it's incredible. Hi, Bianca. And then there's Bianca, who's put out, I think, 1 video, and she's gorgeous and smart and has lovely jewelry. And I've never seen another video. Why is that, Bianca? It's okay, though. But I would watch if you did. And then, like Dwayne, Mothership Products, like he's just like been, I don't know, kind of a staple in my life lately. And, for the past, I don't know, 8 months, I guess, maybe. I trust him and Heather so much. They are Mothership Products. And they do the auctions on Saturday, which is always cool to be there. I used to have a busy Saturday schedule in my life, and I don't. I'd rather be at the auction half the time. So I try to make it, even if I'm out on a Saturday, I'll still stop in on his auction, typically. Not always, but typically. Thanks, Bump Crack. And like Thrift Store Gold, how many subs do you have now? Like you guys are crushing it. And what's funny is if you have a YouTube channel and you look at your analytics, it's so bizarre. And I know it's weird to talk about this, especially if people don't have a YouTube channel, they maybe don't care, but it's interesting. You can look at your analytics and they literally tell you like what gender and what age range of people are following you. And so one time Tommy and I we were talking with Thrift Store Gold. They're super young, like 22, 20 something. They're young. Like their demographics are completely different than ours. I can tell you that. What's your age? Like my demographics, there for a while. It's changing right now. And I couldn't tell you what it is right at this moment, but I swear there was like 2 months where it was 100% male, which I know is false because I know I have girlfriends that watch me. So, but it was like 100% male, and what's the one that they have that's like 48 to 53 or something, that one. Yeah, your demographics is like the 18 to 28 range or something, right, Martin and Christina? Yeah, like I wonder, and then it also will tell you what countries are watching you, and it takes a while for the analytics to kind of catch up, and I'm not real good at digging deep at this. I just kind of glance at it. Like if you want to dig deep, you go to Tommy because he's crazy about that. But ours is in the beginning we're 45 to 55-year-old males. Yeah, because Christina's hot. Where is it now? Now it's 18 to 55 all over the place. Okay, see, they've grabbed that younger, like for me or for Tommy or for Tanya or Lonnie, it's really going to, that's hard to grab that 18-year-old demographic. I can't even imagine how you could do it. But you can also, it will tell you what countries people are from that are watching you. And I don't think mine's caught up yet because it shows, I think, 1% UK or 2% UK, 1% Australia. Well, I mean, I'm pretty sure it's a bigger number than that now for the UK, at least, for sure. They have 13-year-old mods. Yeah, right. Tommy. Mine are weird. It says mine only UK and all women, and I know that isn't true. Maybe it only updates. Yeah, I think it really only updates monthly or so. So it's kind of weird to see that, but I don't take every piece of the analytics to heart or anything, but it's just good to know, because if you're wanting to grow it, like, what are you going to do? You're going to try to reach a different demographic then and bring another crowd in, right? I don't know. Half the people here are from the UK. I know. Yeah, half the people in this chat right now are UK. Treasure Hustlers, ours is 81% female, 45 to 54. Huh. Yeah, you got a lot of grandmas watching you crazy, but I don't know. That's weird, though. Do you feel like it's true? I just don't think it is. Maybe. Are you? I always wondered, will you take less? For some reason, I thought you were from the States. Thanks, John. Wow. Isn't that strange, Nick? Huh. Well, just make Andrea wear lower cut shirts. That'll change. You have 100% male then. I'm kidding. Don't do that. No, it's just super interesting. And then, like, I guess Tommy's demographics are pretty much the same as mine, even though our channels are pretty different. And then also, like, doing lives versus pre-recorded, like, that's a whole different thing you can figure out. Like, Thrift Store Gold, they do mostly lives. I think I want to do more lives. It's just easier and funner, and funner's not a word, but it is to me. I don't know. It's just fun chatting, right? And I know it's not super popular to, like, a bunch of people, but the working hangouts are fun. I love doing those, as long as I'm prepared to do them. That's the hard part. Like, take the pictures, then go live. Mm-hmm. Oh, wow. Yeah, that sounds more like it, Nick. Oh my gosh. That's so funny. So, and then there's Dawn Maserati, who just dropped a video. Love her. She's been a friend for 2 years. There's just good people here. And I'll only talk about the good people today. Yeah, Andrew, I do too. I love the working hangouts. And here's the thing. We have, even if this is a part-time gig for you, like, it's part-time for me, but I don't have another job. It's not like I go somewhere and work, you know. Well, I mean, I kind of have 2 part-time by myself jobs, basically. I cook for a family here and there, and I resell. And that's all, you know, and then I take care of my family and do stuff around the house and whatnot. That's it. That's my life. And I hang out at the lake a lot. But it gets lonely, and I'm better off with the virtual friends than sometimes the friends that I find in person. So I like doing this and having that social aspect where I really don't have to put out a lot of effort. I'm sorry, that sounds horrible, but y'all are easy to please. So, you know, nobody's yelling at me if I'm not going live, where sometimes your friends are like, you didn't call me back, and they get offended, and I don't do well with that. So I like the virtual friends, and the fact that I can have friends over in a country that's 16-hour time difference. Where else are you going to do that? Tommy, are you calling yourself 75% male, or your channel? Watch out, guys. Tommy's a little bit of both. Sorry. That's the way I read it. But Tommy, yeah, your channel is not just you. You know, if it was just you, it would be so much more female based. It's because I'm on your channel. Awesome, Grant. Christina and Martin, you're not missing out. Believe me, I've had many, many friends, and I still have great friends, but this is easier. I'm just saying. Which part of Tommy is female? That's what I was curious. Waist up or waist down? He's going to leave now. He's going to go check. He's not sure. Hi, Kenneth. Oh, now I have a 0.1% from Denmark. Awesome. Welcome, Kenneth. Scared Todd. Oh. See, Tommy's just trying to throw that off now. Just throwing a bunch of numbers out. He's not going to answer the question, Nick. I don't know. Does anyone want to come in and chat with me for a little bit? I can only be on for another 30, 45 minutes because my son is in a play tonight and I have to get ready for that. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put this in the chat. And you know me, I don't like a ton of people on at one time because it freaks me out. But a few would be great. And if not, don't worry. I'll do this on my own. But I'm just done being all emotional. I mean, I'm sure I missed people that I wanted to say thank you to. I'll get to it eventually because it seems like I ramble a lot. I know you're black from the waist down, but which part's female? Okay, let's see if we can get someone to pop in. That'd be awesome. Just off to sit on the sofa and chill. Okay, cool. Yeah, no big deal, Nick. Have fun. Yeah, it's late there. Uh-oh. I think Andrew's going to pop on. I'm going to guess. I don't know. Good night, Nick. Good night, Bianca. God, Nick and Andrea's, their channel or their shows, I guess it's every Sunday, huh? It's so funny. They'll get over 300 people in there and they do trivia and their chat just flies. It's incredible. I don't even know how long they've had a channel. Yes, please sub to Flippin' Particles. I knew it. Hello, Andrew.
Hello.
Congratulations. How are you? Thank you.
I just wanted to pop on and say congratulations in person on reaching 1,000 subscribers ahead of KFC.
I know. I kind of cheated. I
did notice. I thought you've got a bigger audience anyway. There's like 250 million people in America.
Yeah. Yeah, but you guys, do you feel like you're getting more American subs?
I've noticed that there's been a sharp increase on the analytics. So thank you, everyone from America, Canada, and Australia who's recently subscribed.
Well, thank you to Tommy. I think he really started a movement, you know?
He did. Thank you, Tommy.
Yeah. Like, I mean, I know it's not a huge, like, but it is. It's cool because I think there was already a connecting bond between the U.S. and UK with certain people, but this kind of blended the smaller channels. Yeah, you're a little greasy.
Yeah, I'm just trying to do it. I was trying to do it subtly, but you can't really do it subtly on a webcam.
You can't. It's so obvious, I know. But to grab the smaller channels and do that was brilliant because it's a great way to grow. And it's just been a blast.
And I enjoy watching yourself and Tommy, as you know. You know, it does prevent me from sleeping.
Yeah. Look, Barb. Have you met Barb going on Grumpy,
I
Andrew?
haven't. Hi, Barb.
Hi guys.
How are you?
Congratulations.
Thank you.
Yeah, fix this.
Barb, how long have you had your channel?
Oh crap.
Okay.
A long time.
Yeah.
2 years?
2 years.
I don't know.
Okay. Well, I know you had a channel when I started watching YouTube. I know that, but
Yeah, but I'm not in the big leagues, so
it's okay.
I don't play the game correctly.
It's okay. I don't plan on playing correctly ever.
So
No.
and I have but I agree with you when you said about you don't want to get caught up in a niche, which happened to me, and I'm desperately trying to break away from it, and it's not working. It's like you starting fresh. You're
Yeah.
starting from nothing. So that's where I started the other channel. And then you are right when you said I don't want to be defined. I want to do other things, and that's the right way to go if you're not.
Yeah, I think people should just go with what they're feeling at the time and not say, I have to do a jewelry video or I have to do a clothing haul or I have like you're gonna see weird stuff. I mean, I did a video just of the lake because I wanted to learn to edit and film. Like, I'm sorry if you don't like it, don't watch it.
But it's good you're starting now, because I started with the jewelry and I got sucked into it, and I got defined as this and this.
I called you a jewelry. I called you that the other day. I said, and Barb does jewelry, didn't I? Because it's just what I know.
That's what I said, and that's why when I told you the other time, people forget I'm an eBay reseller. I sell anything and everything. No.
Yeah.
So right now it's like, because I'm experiencing in my own skin, the views and the watch time and the people watching is completely different. So I'm starting basically again. So it's good that you're saying, okay, I'm doing everything. I'm not just this. I think that's the way to go.
Do you? Because then you'll hear from other people that viewers don't like that. Well,
yeah, because I can see it on my, views, and besides, like you said earlier, I don't want all the, never mind. Yeah, but yeah, don't get sucked into one thing.
Yeah.
If that's not what you want, because I realized as time went on, that's not really what I want. Yes, I like it. I want to do it. But there's so much more to me than that.
Yeah. Yeah. And I think we already knew that because we've seen you on Dwayne's auctions and you sell much more than jewelry. You always have great stuff. Yeah. You just have to make it clear, I guess, on videos.
Yeah.
But Andrew, are you doing only clothes on yours? Like, you're not, are you?
I do whatever I feel like on that particular day. So I'm a great believer that if you enjoy your content, that'll come through. So do content for yourself.
Okay, I have to say something to Andrew. Let me tell you something. When I went to England, I go to England every chance I get. I love England. But here's the thing. My best friend, she lives in Cheadle. It's next to Manchester somewhere.
Yeah.
And the charity shops are expensive.
Yeah, they are very much so.
I'm like, I don't understand where you guys source from. Like, I watch Nick and Andrew. Yes, I'm one of those. I will watch. I'll support. I don't usually comment. I don't have time. I'm doing something else. I'm taking pictures or this thing. Or I have a life. I can't comment on everything. I don't get it. Like, I try to source to say, okay, this is what I got. This is what I'm bringing back. I got nothing.
I think what I've noticed though, that a lot of the stuff that sells well over here doesn't sell well over there anyway, and vice versa. So
I agree, because I had to bring from here. I had to bring Roxy and Victoria's Secret and Tommy and all that. And what else? What else?
Abercrombie and Fitch.
Yeah, and Billabong and
Ralph Lauren as well.
There's another one, something fresh or free, some clothing line. there's a big deal over there, and it's not going over here that well.
Like
Like
fresh produce or
wholesale.
something? Yeah.
No, not fresh produce.
No.
Not Box Fresh, was it?
Hi, Dee.
No, so I realized that things that we take for granted, like it's not a big deal, over there is a big deal.
Hmm.
But then again, I went over there and I bought like um, I don't know, Links of London, and these people don't know what it is here. Or Thomas Sabo, I found it in a jewelry jar, and people are like, "What is Thomas Sabo?" And I'm like, it's like Tiffany, but it's in England. It's
Wow.
like
Yeah,
it's
yeah.
a different.
Daisy.
We have some very expensive charity shops or thrift stores. We also have some cheap ones. You just got to know where you're going, and you got to learn the area and research.
Okay, where's the cheap ones? I need a list.
I always do well at Bernardo's is the one I always do well in. That's a great charity shop. But Oxfam is expensive. We have British Heart Foundation. That can be pretty expensive, but there are £1 charity shops. I'm sure there's like $1 thrift stores.
Well, we went to the wrong one.
Yeah. Well, I think they do more car boots over there, seems like. Hi, Dee. How are you?
Good.
Good.
It took me a while because I had to make sure I had to get the Brussels sprouts out of my teeth, you know.
Ooh, yum. I understand that. Yeah, but Andrew, is that what you do? Charity shops more than you do car boots, don't you?
I do these days, yeah, because I'm lazy. I can't be bothered getting up in the morning for a car boot sale. They're like 5 a.m. in the morning. So, but I have contacts in my local charity shops that I can go speak to, and they'll make sure I get some stuff for a reasonable price. So
Yeah.
it just takes a while to get to that stage. But yeah, I honestly I don't really need to leave my town to get stuff, but I know there's still a lot of competition here.
Bye,
Did I
David.
throw myself out?
Huh?
Oh, I'm looking at the wrong one. Never mind.
So, are you close to where Barb goes every year?
If you're going to Cheadle, Manchester, it's probably about 45 miles from me. I have been there before. It is an expensive area, but
Yes, and here's the funny thing. My best friend, she's the one who got me to resell on eBay. She's an eBay seller over there.
fair enough. I may know her.
She sells like exotic spices and stuff like that.
Okay.
She's not selling hard goods. So.
Oh, is that where ads is?
Ads is the other side, so he's closer to me.
Jamie, you don't need a translator. I don't care if I understand you or not. I'm putting the link in if you want to come in. You're like the one I really want on my channel once at least. Let's introduce you. Have you met Millionaire Militaria, Barb?
No,
He'll come in here and start screaming.
You'll hear him before you see him.
I don't. Yeah, we'll talk, Tracy. But yeah, I don't.
You don't have a lot of time to watch. I get it.
And people like, well, you don't comment. Like I have a life, and you try to support so many creators. You just can't. So the best way I know how is I watch the videos, I hit the thumbs up. You know what I mean? Like I can't be everywhere.
No, of course not. And I would think people shouldn't expect that, so it's fine.
But obviously, some
Thank you,
people.
Yeah, but I think you overthink it. I just let that go. That's the difference.
That's what I need to do because I feel bad because I want, I don't.
Yeah, I mean you can't. It's like it just is what it is. I love people. They love me. Let's just
Just
get
like
along.
you said, like I can't, like how you and tell me when you guys are live, and like 2 hours go by and I text you, like,
Yeah.
What, you been watching the whole time? Yes, I was here the whole time, but I had things to do and I got bills to pay.
If you get stuck in a chat sometimes,
Yeah,
you can't
but
get
you know,
out.
I'll be like, okay, send me a pic, and you were like, oh, you been here? Yes, I've been here the whole time.
I know. Oh, yeah. Dee, what are you up to today? You listing?
I'm going to be. I've been messing around with eBay because I haven't had any sales this weekend. I have
Yeah.
one, and
Yeah.
it's
Me too. What's going on?
I had a really
Is it-
poor Saturday on eBay. I only cleared £15. It was 2 sales. It was horrible.
Oh,
so.
Tracy, have you seen my poster from Tanya? Oops, this way.
Which one? The cat?
Yeah.
Go away, B. Yeah, it matches Dee's picture above her head. Catty bitches.
Oh, that's in my other room.
Oh, okay. What's this one say? I can't read it.
Flipping Particles Magic Corner.
Oh.
See, I feel like I'm boring now. I've just got a white wall.
I feel like I need a pussy picture somewhere.
Here,
Wait, I got it on my shirt. Never mind.
I'm trying to
Here's
be
a
on my best
Sharpie.
behavior here
You
for
want a
your
piece of paper?
subscribers.
No, I'm good. I got it on my shirt. I forgot.
Here's that. Here, Andrew. Here's a Sharpie. Put it down.
I'm sorry, guys. I'm going to offend people. It's okay.
This is the longest I've gone in my life without offending anyone.
I know. Thanks for behaving. No, I was always worried of offending the people that I had subscribed to me in the beginning. But Tommy kind of helped me realize some things and some other people that it just is what it is. Be yourself. Just
Yeah,
be
let
yourself.
it go.
No.
Let it go.
Mm-hmm.
Like, here's the thing. Me and Dee are friends on Facebook. Now, if you know, I don't let anybody friend me on Facebook. We've been friends for how many years, Dee? 2, 3 years? Since I started?
Yeah.
Thing. We don't talk on a daily basis, but we know we're there and we support each other that way. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
I don't need her to stroke my ego, and she don't need me to stroke her ego. Just see what I mean?
Right.
So, and I just I don't friend people on Facebook. Understand why I whatever you wanna DM me, follow me on Instagram.
Mm-hmm.
My Facebook page is locked. So
There you go.
that's what I'm just saying.
Okay,
so,
guys.
I know.
Hey, I've got a really special guest here. Just listen for 1 second.
Oh, here we go. Here he is then.
I can't wait. Hi, Jamie.
Jeez,
He's not saying anything.
Hi, Jamie. Introduce yourself.
hello. Do you know what I've got to say? First of all, the reason why I come on because I love the Grumpy's accent. The way the Grumpy going on Grumpy. Man, you've got one wicked accent. I thought my accent was eccentric. Yours is like a fair maiden lady accent. I'm telling you now. You're on another level. Smashing it.
Hi,
Smashing it.
Jamie. Hi, Jamie.
Hello, Andrew.
How are you?
Oh my God, I'm crying now. This is so good. Thank you.
You're right. I was admiring the Grumpy One's accents as well.
Do you know what? Do you know what? I've heard your voice a couple of times, and you've got like a therapeutic voice that can send me to sleep. It's like music in my ears.
Just like you boredom.
I hate how
Take
I
the call.
sound. I hate it.
This makes so much sense.
Do you know what? I'm on tour. Is my volume's quite low because
I'm sorry. I'm trying. I am literally gonna cry. This is so good. I'm gonna suggest that you two start a show. I will totally watch.
you know, Grumpy's accent, just like just talk. I'll just go.
So if these two started a show, would it be called Grumpy Millionaire or military grumpy?
I like the grumpy millionaire.
Hang on a sec. I went to my military affair today. The other one that was actually stomping my bits at.
Yeah.
There's a little stockpile there.
How much weaponry is in that pile?
This is starting to make sense because
It's not weaponry. It's pure surplus. I'm gonna try to talk quieter because I want to be more calm. It's pure surplus, as one says. Pure surplus in one's military genre.
Surplus.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm just checking. Jamie, you're such a good sport. I really love our newfound friendship that we have. Okay. I just want you to know that. So when I laugh, I am laughing with you, not at you. Well, kind of at you, but I love it. So don't take
Do you know what? I'm thick-skinned as well as thick-headed.
Okay, and it's just me being an idiot because it's
not.
I've never even heard the term scouser before.
Please call me an idiot, abuse me, because I can turn that into like a skit or a joke.
Okay, I like that.
So it's not, you know.
Oh my God.
Many ways to skin a cat.
Where was he when we were making the pictures?
Huh?
Where was he when we were making the pictures?
Well, we're not done yet, girl.
Hang on. To say
I
something.
Future here. Hold on.
Even though Grumpy's got a very sexy accent, I can't understand it properly.
I know. He can't understand you.
But I love it.
Oh my God!
I think we've got a potential new matchmaking here.
It's like a match.
It's too
bad. I think my husband would agree.
No, the husband won't like that. But
It's okay.
I see a beautiful friendship emerging out of this. I really do.
I've got a good heart.
You've just broken Jamie's heart.
He's broken my heart.
Aw. Show her a landmine. Maybe she'll change her mind.
What?
Really?
A landmine.
Yeah.
Oh.
He sells military.
Actually, what's that? There's a rapper in your country who goes round wearing like a big cloth. What's he called?
Oh,
is that in
yeah. Mm.
Is that you're in? I don't know. Are you in Texas or you United States?
I'm in Texas.
They're the same place, Jamie.
Barb is in. Barb, where are you? I don't even remember.
I'm in Orlando.
And Dee is in Michigan, but I'm in.
Well, I'm in a 2-bedroom house.
Is it a 2-bedroom?
Okay, are you inviting us all? Just checking.
Oh boy.
The glasses are steaming up now. Look, I bought a new hat and everything today.
What? I'm sorry. Can you repeat that?
He's bought a new hat.
How?
Do you know what? I'm gonna have to come up with some. Hang on. I'm gonna have to come up with some concept of some subtitles when I come on air, because this can't. I can't say that. We're laughing.
He's trying so hard to like speak slowly so I can understand.
It's either that or you. I might be cut. This is me calm, Mr. Matt. Now, otherwise, you don't. When I'm talking, you'll see me.
I'll wind them up, Jamie.
See, this is all makes sense now. When I was in England, nobody understood me, right? And they watch the American TV with American English. I'm like, you don't understand what I'm saying?
Grumpy, I understand what you're saying. I'm in England. No one understands me. But you know what I do? I smile, nod my head, and go, yes, please. And that's it. And just say 2 portions. That's it. Yes, please. Thank you. 2 portions.
Yes, please.
Jamie,
That's all.
Shipping
That's all you
Sunshine's got an idea for a new YouTube channel for you. Bombs and Babes. I think that'd be brilliant.
It's Scouser, Paul. It's Scouser.
Oh, jeez.
Thanks, Z. I don't know, Z, what that even means.
Look, put it this way. Have you heard of the Beatles?
Yes.
There you go.
There you go.
He's
There
okay.
you
Andrew's 23. 23 away.
People say, "Well, where's Liverpool? What's Liverpool?" And all I need to say, "Have you heard of the Beatles?" And they go, "Yeah." I go, "There you go." No, it's not a joke. I'm not telling you a joke.
You know, I'm laughing. I don't know. Oh my god. He makes me cry every time I laugh so hard. It's insanity.
Well,
Where'd Andrew go? He left us.
he's on the toilet.
Do I have a toilet? Is that what you said?
Yeah.
Yes, I have several.
Andrew's got used as the outside toilet nowadays, though.
Sorry, I knocked the wire.
You wanted to be underneath me.
Oh, I'd love to have you on top of me, Tracy, but I'll get told.
Oh.
Hey, Jamie, you've got D on top of you now. You're getting close to grumpy.
Oh, no, it's Grumpy one on top of me.
If we had one more in the chat, I reckon you'd be underneath Grumpy.
One more in the chat. Oh, God.
Oh, Lordy. Hi, Misha. Oh, my gosh. Okay, guys.
Are you from
10 more minutes, okay?
Are you from Pittsburgh? Are you from Pittsburgh?
Who's from Pittsburgh?
Grumpy.
No, Florida.
Why do I keep thinking the Pittsburgh accent then?
Right. No.
It's really, where are you from originally, Barb? I can't remember.
You like me, half-breed?
No, I love it. Let them just we have 10 minutes. They never guess. Anybody
Mongolia, Africa, Sven Varley, Butter Moon, Carrot Moon, Caribbean.
Okay, Walter is here. Tell me, Walter Smeed. Go sub to her and check out her videos because she's from Malta, the island I was telling you about.
Oh, I love Malta.
It's on my bucket list. I'm going to go there one day. Hi, Derek. Yeah. So I know it's jewelry and you don't like jewelry, but she's got some walking around Malta videos too.
No, I got it. Not from Ukraine.
Grumpy, you do a lot of costume jewelry, don't you, Grumpy?
Yeah.
In the chat, and somebody got it right. Somebody in the chat got it right.
Ukraine?
No.
Ain't a Ukrainian accent.
Not Cuba. Israel, that's it. Hi, Anissa, by the way. It's what? Israel. Yeah.
Yeah, but I was born in Hungary, so I have 3 languages are smooshed into one.
I can barely cope with one language.
Do you know what? That's a bit like me.
Okay.
3 languages in one, but rarely I speak English.
Yeah, 3 languages, read and write. And Trader, unique Trader got it, so.
Yeah.
I need training in English.
So what did I do before I became a reseller?
What?
I was an astronaut.
I wonder if she's gonna remember.
I reckon.
Before I was a reseller, I was an astronaut.
I reckon army medic. I've got it, haven't I? Right.
Not close enough.
Okay, Jamie, your guess.
Jamie can speak English too.
Come on, I can speak fluent English. I speak 5 languages, you know.
Say the same phrase in all 5 languages.
It sounds the same in all 5 languages, though. So,
Oh, okay.
no matter what you say, it's going to sound like this anyway.
Okay, fair enough. I get it. Yeah, I'm with Vintage Vandal. You are Nurse.
No.
No? Okay.
Astronaut.
Yeah. So is my Derek.
Zookeeper, veterinarian, doctor, firefighter, police officer,
A receptionist.
nuclear missile,
Paramedic.
No.
A receptionist now.
teacher.
Nobody remembers. Jeez. Should I just say it?
Yeah, because people have terrible memories. I remember nothing.
I was a shooting instructor and I used to do also IPSC competition shooting.
Okay, cool. That's all. I've never heard that, I don't think.
Bloody hell. See here.
Sharpshooters. Competitions.
That's what they call it.
Sharpshoot competitions.
See, Jamie can fetch out his airsoft now.
I'm telling you, if you weren't married, Barb, this would be a match made in heaven because
All right. Sharpshoot competitions and all that, here, man.
he has all the firearms and you have all the instruction and knowledge of shooting.
I've got the firearms, I just don't know how to use them.
See? Just saying, you never know what the future holds, okay?
I'm like the latest Terminator without a license.
I even have a video up of me shooting. Nobody's.
Really?
Yeah.
I'm offended. I'm so offended.
Mm.
I'm just kidding.
That's funny. Okay, let's plug your channels real quick because I have to go get ready for my son's play. I have to dress up.
How was your night out the other day?
It was fine. I mean, I didn't stay out that late. It was just a birthday dinner at a restaurant. I drank 2 drinks, ate, and came home. No biggie.
That's it. 2 drinks. That was it.
Yeah. It's only because my stomach was hurting because I decided to eat cheese. Dairy hates me. But anyway, let's real quick. So going on Grumpy, if you're not subbed to her, just type in the chat because I'm not going to pull links. Like, just sub to her if you're not. We have 53 in here. That's awesome. Thank you. And D Flippin' Particles, will you type in the chat something? There you go. Please sub to her. I hang with her about 3 or 4 days a week on her channel. Andrew and I can't get away from each other for some reason. We're always everywhere all the time together for some stupid reason.
The greatest reseller on earth.
He's the greatest clothing reseller on the planet.
Thinks he is.
Yeah.
Thinks he is.
And then Millionaire Militaria. I haven't really watched any of your videos yet, but I can't wait to binge watch them. So please subscribe.
I've got one skit.
You do?
I do skits, yeah.
Okay, that's awesome. Are you putting... Go ahead.
I've got one skit at the moment. It's called the Banana Telephone. Yeah, it's where I ring myself, call myself a git, and call myself a git again on a banana telephone.
Okay. I can't wait to watch this.
It's an experience.
Okay, listen. Can you please just type something in the chat? Are you able to? I don't know what you're on.
I can't. I don't know how to. I don't know how to. It's not letting me for some reason. I put git whatever, but I won't let me.
It's okay.
But it's just me ringing myself on a banana telephone. Okay. Tell myself I'm a git, and then tell myself I'm a git again on a banana.
I've just dropped the link in the
there's
chat.
no content to
Thank
it.
you, Andrew. Like, I need to make sure I'm subbed even, so let me make sure, because a prank calling Jamie, he will never know it's me calling. Okay.
It's
Yes.
very short. It's
you need to have him
very
call.
simple-minded.
No, we need to have him call like one of those, scam telemarketers.
Mm-hmm. Oh God, they'd hang up on him in a second. Yeah, every time a telemarketer calls you, you just have that ready to play, and just play it on your phone. Exactly.
I've had a bad story about telemarketing people,
Yeah.
and it backfired on me big time.
How?
And this is true story. This, right? Listen to this.
Okay.
I had electricity company ring me, tell me we can get. We get companies saying, "Can you understand me? Okay, I'll try to speak clear."
Okay.
It's okay, you carry on, Jamie, mate.
Just keep going. I'm trying.
I had electricity company ring me about electricity bills, saying we could get it cheaper. I told them, no, I can get it cheaper than you. They said, what do you mean? I said, I've got it wired up to me lamppost outside. He said, what have you got wired up to your lamppost outside? I said, my gas and electricity. He said, you can't. So I'll bloody have. A couple of months later, nothing happened. I had a visit from the police saying I'm fiddling with electricity. I said, you what? And it comes to fact, when I tell that joke on the phone to them, 3-4 months later, they relayed it back to the fucking police. I told them I was fiddling with electricity, got wired up, and he come out and he followed up on it. So we had to show them all the electricity, everything. I was like, I told him the story and he went, oh, okay then. I said, it was a prank, it was a joke. And the whole thing went tits up. I'll piss myself.
Okay, Jamie, I so almost caught all of that. I'm going to replay this like 20 times and try to figure it all out. So
Right. I try my best with the translation part.
No, I appreciate you so much. You're really a great sport.
I need to slow my accent down. Is this more compatible voice for you?
I prefer not understanding it.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Hiya.
Wow, that was awesome. So that was for everyone's entertainment. Thank you for coming. Please subscribe to everyone, and thank you for subscribing to me and supporting me, everybody. Leave a comment after this processes, and I will do a giveaway.
Guys, with the thumbs up. I don't get the thumbs down, but if you do thumbs
Mac
up,
Grumpy.
I want to win the giveaway.
Mac Grumpy.
Can I pick a
Mac
pie?
Grumpy.
Bye.
Okay, I love you all.
Bye.